Hello everyone, my name is Rab. Welcome to my new video about void missions. Today I'll go with Ash. I'll go with Karak as my primary weapon, Sicarus Prime as my secondary weapon, and Orthos Prime as my melee weapon. Okay. I'm going to choose mobile defense. I'm not in a mood to do extermination, so extermination missions are very simple. So I did that video with Sarin only because I didn't have do any extermination mission, but I honestly don't like the extermination missions. They are too simple. My preferred missions are the defense missions and mobile defense and survival. But survival take too long, so I decided to do mobile defense and the game even helped me. We only have one spot to protect. I like to play with Ash. My favorite is still Loki, but and I have a thing that I said. I know that most people that love Ash may misinterpret it what I'm going to say, but I think Ash was the one who should be in the starter frames, not Loki. Loki, it's a very tough frame to learn to play, and for a new player it's more hard to learn to play with Loki than Ash. You still got some stealth abilities, but you also have damage abilities, which help a lot a new player to get entered in the game. So but the devs chose Loki. I do not agree, and by saying this, I'm not. How should I say? I'm not underestimating Ash. Ash is a very good friend. I can do all missions with him. Maybe defense it's the only place where it's very hard to predict the outcome. Sometimes I complete the mission, but most of the times I fail the mission because it's very hard. Ash wasn't built to protect her objective alone. You can do mobile defense, but mobile defense it's different. It's not fast paced like a defense mission. But it's doable, like with Loki. For some people it may think that it's very hard to do with Loki, but it's exactly the other way around. It's more easy to do with Loki, but the only difference is you cannot make any mistake. For instance, when heavy spawn, it should be they must be all take it down very quickly, because if they are able to fire the pod, they destroy the pod in no time, so mission failed. The thing is not about the survivability of Loki, but the power for him to protect the pod is exactly the same as Ash. What is difficult, it's not to keep him alive, it's to protect the pod, because he doesn't have any ability to protect, only to protect himself. Wow, I don't have ammo. This is the only thing that I find, but it's the weapon. It still does an average damage. It's still not fully modded, but this is the only thing that I find annoying in this weapon. Is the if you use the weapon for a long time, the ammo become an issue because of the burst fire that the weapon have. It wastes too much ammo, but okay, I'm going to more quickly because I don't want to lose too much time. It's still only one objective, but as I was saying, I'm from the opinion, I already said that in the forums, that I think they should change Ash with Loki. I think all new players only had to benefit with that, because it is more easy to learn to play with Ash, and it's because he's also a good friend, just like Excalibur is also a good friend. Lots of people underestimate him, but he's very good. Okay, I'm going to use a refiller here before ah. Two. These guys are just annoying. They are not difficult, but are annoying. Okay, I may need my energy, so this is something I advise. Refill your energy before protect the objective, because it all depends from whose enemies the game will throw at you, and you may need your energy because it will help you greatly in this mission. You have to be quick to take enemies down, because you don't have a protection ability to protect the objective, and they can destroy it very quickly. I think you all know that, especially these guys, the heavies. In most missions they must be your first high priority target to take down, even when you are in a team. It doesn't matter if we are alone or in a team. They should be the first priority targets. Because with the buffed damage, they can pull the screen, mission fail very easily. Okay, things are more or less controlled, so always keep an eye from the guys firing from far away, because it always does damage to the pod. So, and sometimes we may be looking to other side, and when we see the pod already doesn't have any health. So okay, mission complete. Now we have to reach extraction alive, but now it's more easy. This Karak is a very good weapon. You put 2-3 formas in there and it is a very viable weapon. I prefer this weapon to Soma. Soma is better, it's true, but I prefer this weapon to Soma. And like I was saying, with 3-4 formas, you make this weapon. You can put most maxed mods, and it's a very effective weapon. Doesn't have insane damage, but and you can make a build for all 3 factions. It still does an average damage. Of course, it does more damage to, I think it's slash, I'm not sure, but it's slash and punctures, if I'm not mistaken. But even so, impact have a good impact, or it's the other way around. It's puncture and impact and have a small slash, but it's still effective against all the 3 factions. You can make three good builds. And about the ammo, it's more conservative than Soma. Soma, it consumes more ammo. At least it's a good alternative. I'm not going to say substitute because Soma it's still the best rifle or one of the best rifles, but I think it's the best because of the high critical the weapon have, and we still doesn't have one that with the same base damage, but I think DA will put more weapons in that line, or at least it's what I hope. It means more work for me, but to be honest, this is what keep me interested in the game. Still, after so many hours, it's I pick now. I have all my preferred weapons formed, so and because I have a lots of forma, now I'm forming almost all weapons. It's not all because there are weapons that I don't like, so I'm not going to farm it only to waste forma. But all weapons that I play, and and it's almost all of them. I'm building. I'm making a very good builds. Not all builds for end game because I want to have weapons to play lower levels. I think it's a waste. For instance, go with my boost or my synapse. Go do mercury levels with the weapons fully modded because it's not fun. Yes, you feel powerful, you destroy everything, but after some time, after a little while, you feel bored because the enemy doesn't pose any threat to you. So I have weapons that I don't use much in low levels, but not because they are not effective, but because I didn't build them for that purpose. Only have one form, two at max, only to put the maceration and multi-shot, and the rest of the mods are not maxed. Okay, it's done.
Another job well executed.
It's not difficult to do this with Ash. We only had one objective, but if we had three, the 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 tactic is the same. You have to be quick with your weapon because first you don't have an ability to protect the pod. Secondary, the heavy must always be your priority target. Uh, Before I did this mission in this afternoon, I was doing a mobile defense in my laptop. I don't record videos in my laptop, so I was playing with Ash in a mobile defense and I failed the mission because of a heavy. I concentrate my fire in the corpus guys, and the heavy was the pod in his line of fire, and I think, I don't want to be exaggerated, but I think he destroyed the pod in 5 or 6 seconds. When I saw the heavy, I didn't have time to take him down before he destroyed the pod, and it's very frustrating because in that mission there was 3 objectives and it was the third. It's very frustrating to fail the mission that way. Okay, I'm not going to take more time. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, see you around.